So the market's been pretty hot on meme coins recently, and it sort of left Alex Becker on the back shelf. But this channel is obsessed with Alex Becker, so we need an update because he's recently mentioned on Twitter that he's intrigued by the meme coins and he may even be participating, maybe getting some FOMO. We're going to explore that. We're also going to be exploring his complete portfolio, give you a little update and show you the ratio of gaming crypto to AI to meme coins, the low cap ones, the ones that we think can 100x, and the big ones, the ones that we can think, I'm projecting at the moment, will about 5x when the gaming run comes. So this was Becker on Twitter. He says, what meme coin should I buy and blatantly shill ... I mean, give technical analysis for the rest of the bull run. He's sort of having a go at all the other influencers out there who basically get an allocation of a meme coin, or they buy their own allocation. They shill it to their millions of followers. This is why we track these influencers, so we can see what their wallets are doing before they shill it to their millions of followers. We have a wallet tracker inside our paid group, the Inner Circle. Link in the description below if you want to see what these influencers are buying before they do the shill. Even Becker says this is how things are working. I feel it's time for the golden god of crypto. He's referring to himself, obviously being somewhat facetious, but maybe 10% honest here, to stop being a free agent and commit to a team of... He then posted this man, don't know who he is, not American, I believe it's a American football player looking to sign to a college, a free agent who's going to sign up to a college. He replied to his own, I think we're going to have a official live draft episode on YouTube. This is somewhat facetious. Ilio Trades responded in a somewhat facetious way, but recommending a token that we've spoken a little bit about on this channel, or actually quite a lot about on this channel because it is one of Murad's favorite meme coins. He says the pit vipers stay on, homie, $MOG, or hashtag MOG, referring to MOG coin. They've also replied here, they got a little gold tick, the internet's first culture coin, 83,000 followers. This is a massive meme that's about $500 million at the moment. One of the front running blue chip, if you could call it, meme coins. And very recently, inside of our Inner Circle, we actually broke down Alex Becker's complete portfolio. And actually, I saved this for the end of the video for our little call to action to our Inner Circle, but I'm going to show you now. Me and Tristan, who's my brother, but he's also the lead researcher who's way deeper down the crypto rabbit hole than even I am. We did a breakdown podcast on all 50 of these tokens, going through them one by one. We speak about exactly when Becker bought the tokens, what he said about the tokens, if he's still holding them, and how high he expects them to go, broken down over 50 minutes in a nice little podcast room that I set up in my house. But what you can see over here on his 2024 millionaire portfolio, and we'll make the sheet available for everyone who's watching this YouTube video as a thank you. All I ask in return is you hit the like button for me, an equal trade. I believe they're all linked up too, so you can go straight to the actual contract address of each of these tokens if you're looking to copy trade. Alex Becker's portfolio broken down big caps at the top, mid caps talking about market cap size, of course, and basically lower risk, lower reward at the top, higher risk, higher reward at the bottom as you go down the market cap level. But the interesting thing that we saw is there's a lot of infrastructure. There's a lot of gaming infrastructure. You got Immutable X, you got Beam, you've got Super, which is Ilio Trades' token. It was Super Farm, now it's called Superverse. You've got Carrot, you've got Pyre, you've got Naka, you've got S-Fun, Miria. Crown is somewhat gaming, but more actually Gamblefy. These are all gaming tokens, and about probably 50%, especially as you come down here, of these are gaming tokens. The other category, apart from the high level layer ones like the Sol and the AVAX, but even then, they're still basically gaming chains. You basically got AI is the other ones, OXO, POW, Desync, well, that's DPIN, which is basically class in the AI narrative, Hash, Anyone. Don't know if I said that, but I've said it again if I have. AOS, GPU, Palm, Paid Network, that's sort of more like a launch pad, so that might be the only outlier here. You got Guns, which obviously is the big off-the-grid token that is being cycling around Twitter at the moment from all the big influencers playing a game and not even knowing that it's actually a crypto game. Wagme, one of my personal favorites down there. Elu, Senate. The whole setup, guys, is basically, this is 45% gaming and 45% AI. And even though he's jokingly said that he might get into memes, there's not one meme coin in any of the wallets that we track, and there's also no meme coins being mentioned that he's being bought on any of his social profiles. But thinking back to his last bull market, he did participate in some degenerate NFT projects and made a lot of money from them. So I do think he will be joining the meme cycle this round, and he's got a couple more tweets that I'll read out in a second about them, and this is why we're tracking his wallets, because we want to know exactly when he's getting into these meme coins, because if they're not already the $500 million market caps like Mog, he could really pump something. Anything about a $10 to a $50 million market cap, he could almost double to triple as soon as he mentions he's in, or as soon as even he buys in. But I want to zoom out to the market in general and then start to slowly zoom in and give you Alex Becker's perspective on how to play each niche and how much return you can get in each one. So Becker says, we deserve a bull market. This was October 8th, just a couple of days ago. And S-Fund have responded, Cedarify, the euphoria will make me cry. He also says, there will be 100K Bitcoin in the next 6 months. So this is sort of his projections here. Within the next 6 months before March or April next year, Bitcoin will be 100K. And alts will absolutely fly as the 100K BTC makes news, hits the normie streams. Even when it crosses its all-time high, that 75K, even that 80K, just that new territory, I feel like will feel really fresh. I feel somewhat similar, or somewhat like I can relate, because we just crossed 80K subscribers here on YouTube, and it feels really good, fresh, new territory, because I've had a couple channels in the past get into the 60Ks, but this honestly just is a different mindset once you get into that. So going a little bit harder here on YouTube, so I appreciate you all watching. All you have to do is nothing. Now, this is also an interesting thing too, because the best way to make money is to get in a token when Alex Becker immediately buys it. But at the moment, he's holding 50 tokens. And so it's like, he's not really adding any more. He's sort of waiting for this market to run. And once it gets bullish and once it gets euphoric, that's when he's going to be able to call the 100Xs in a month, because everyone's going to buy and everyone's already made money on their current holdings. But he basically is saying here is that all you have to do is nothing. Just hold it. He even says, to be honest, checking in on crypto at the moment is net negative, because he's not a full-time crypto guy. He's a business guy. Election tension, price impatience is making the vibes very icky at the moment. Everyone's just waiting for this bull market that is supposed to be here in October. Probably a good time to get back into World of Warcraft and forget the world exists for a few months. Again, his sentiment, guys, wait a few months. Wait till Bitcoin breaks its all-time high and gaming and AI are going to fly. He put out a longer post here. We won't go through the whole thing. I want to show you the sentiment, because it's really important on why he's sticking to gaming over meme coins. Crypto gaming is not just some hot theory. If you have the attention span to read this, it'll make you a rich degenerate. It is literally the only sector in crypto breaking into the mainstream. You've seen that right now with Off the Grid. I think he included it down here. It's got Ninja, which has a really cool looking skin in Off the Grid. You had Dr. Disrespect reacting to Ninja's skin in Off the Grid. The biggest gaming influencers are talking about and playing Off the Grid, which is a crypto game. You need to stop viewing it as crypto and more as better code-based and infrastructure for player assets, game assets, as well as code. So basically, the blockchain technology is a far superior way to be running all the infrastructure of a game. He says down here, thinking it's optional would be like saying online gaming isn't going to be a big part of gaming in the early 2000s. People playing Tetris alone on their computers, thinking that they're not going to play large, sprawling, multiplayer game like MMORPG, whatever that stands for, against everyone around the world at the same time, or playing Mario Kart with everyone from Japan, Germany, and USA all at the same time. Of course, internet is a very helpful thing for gaming. He's saying blockchain is the same, and it's only a matter of time until every game implements it. It'll simply be the norm for video game asset infrastructure. Here he mentions Off the Grid specifically. He says, for example, Off the Grid is getting tons of players and attention, and no one even knows that they're using blockchain. This is the way it is. Game first, blockchain second. Where in the last cycle, which we're going to show you how big that went and how big this cycle could go, they were basically crypto first, and then, oh yeah, we'll make the game down the line. This is different. This will compound when AI is building games and developers need ways to cross-platform game assets rapidly, basically using NFTs and blockchain technology. When this happens, and it's already happening, the demand for this infrastructure will just be stupid. AVAX, IMX, Super, Beam, and similar frameworks and infrastructure will not be speculative assets. They'll be gasoline for the entire industry. They will be the internet the games run on. And guys, go back to his portfolio here. The exact ones he said. IMX, Beam, Super, AVAX. He didn't mention Sol there, but he's also got Sol out here. And Link is not gaming infrastructure. It's more Oracle based, but that's just a big Crypto God John recommendation that he's got up there in his big cap. By all means, keep crapping around in crypto Ponzi schemes, referring to meme coins, while mainstream adoption occurs right under your nose. He got an interesting reply to this from Patrick Bateman saying, I'm sorry, Alex, I think that was a 2021 meta. That's what gaming was. Let's have a quick look at that. 2021, this is market cap and volume. On coin market cap for all of gaming, it reached a $49 billion market cap, which, funny enough, I believe Doge hit an $84 billion market cap. So I think one meme coin outperformed the entire industry of gaming in 2021. I don't even know if gaming went that far. But to be honest, all we really had was Axie Infinity and whatever that Minecrafty one was that was a piece of crap. Patrick continues, and memes really prove that retail couldn't give two craps about utility. I think memes are where you should rotate your focus, saying, guys, come over to this pool. It's warm. The meme pool where everyone's making millions of dollars. Alex Becker responded, so rotate into what everyone thinks is hot, what is currently hot, and has stuffed all their money into. Lol, great advice, thanks. Memes are hot now, but coming next is gaming and AI. This is what Becker's saying. And you're going to be silly if you're just putting all your money into the top of the meme coin cycle. He wrote here, Super is the meme cult coin of gaming crypto. It's going to run hard. It's 2 nukes in 1. Remember to tell the pause we told them so when we flex on them in a few months, guys. He thinks in a few months, this is going to be absolutely nuclear for crypto gaming. You can see what we're currently at now, an $18 billion market cap. He says the foundation for the biggest gaming bull ever is set right in front of you. And if you think about the biggest gaming bull ever, we're going to have to cross really more than $50 billion market cap, which is not that crazy. It's 2.5 from where we are, but I think he's thinking we're going to be crossing more than $150 to $200 billion market cap, which would be a lovely 8 to 10x return. Where if you're up here in the big market caps like Immutable X, Floki is a meme coin. It's not actually a game. I don't know why that's filed under gaming on coin market cap. But Beam here, almost at $1 billion market cap. What happened last time, guys, is Axie Infinity hit a $44 billion market cap. Well, it was one of the biggest games there, and that's what's going to happen. Everything's just going to elevate. So at the top end, you might get your 5Xs, and at the way down at the bottom, degenerate end for the smaller market caps, and if we have a look at his holdings, things like Wagme at a 26 and Alu at a 21, he's predicting that these will get up there into the 200s to maybe 500 millions, maybe as far-fetched as $1 billion, where you're going to get a 10 to 20 to 50x return on these smaller market caps. But what's interesting is this could take a couple of months. And so I'm actually curious if he does get distracted like he did with NFTs in the last cycle, and he made a lot of money doing it. He has the actual influence to be able to do it. So I'm curious to see the wallet tracker insider in a circle to see if he's picking up any new meme coins, because I will personally be aping in, not recommending that anyone inside the inner circle with access to these wallets directly ape in after someone. Do your own research. But I think with his influence, with the market sentiment at the moment, with people making a lot of money in memes, they're just waiting for more influencers to jump on in and absolutely fly. So if you want to get ahead of the mainstream, if you want to track Alex Becker's wallets, track Alex Becker's portfolio in detail, discuss it with us, get access to all the opportunities and new projects that all these influencers and best traders in the world are talking about before they hit the mainstream news cycle, come and join us in our inner circle. I'd love to see you in there. If it's not for you and you don't mind getting your news late, all good. Hit that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in the next video.